Twins? It almost feels cliché, so I'm embarrassed to admit it. Wait a minute. If her and Makoto are twins, why would Makoto agree to get killed? But to put it simply, Makoto and I are twins. Makoto, the athletic older sister, and me, the adorable genius little sister. Oh my god. Inoshima up in here! The high school despair crew called the two of us the Despair Sisters. Did you suddenly change your personality? I already told you, I'm fickle beyond hope. I even get tired of my own personality. Even if you're twin sisters, then why are last names different? That question again. I get it all the damn time. I don't care if it's your first offense. I've had to answer that same question to the point of despair. Anyway, it's cliché as fuck, so come up with something yourself and we'll roll with it. If you're twin sisters, then that means you killed your sister? That's a huge reason for that, deeper than an ocean. Psych! I'm just shitting ya. Very well. Oh my god. Very well, allow me to explain. For this project, I required someone to pull the strings behind the scenes in the Academic Coliseum. Someone to operate Monokuma and keep watch all of you. In a word, a puppet master. However, according to my calculations, Makoto was incapable of serving that role. She was, after all, a pitiful sister. The kind of pitiful little sister who would go off on her own and enlist in a merc group. For that reason, I took the behind-the-scenes role and elected to leave her out in the open as a student. Keeping her with me behind the curtain was an option, but she wouldn't have been of any help there. Besides, 15 participants is a nice round number. But then, there was the dilemma of Makoto, the title High School Merc. It is, in a word, 3H, hopelessly foul, hopelessly disgusting, and hopelessly repulsive. To know that she was far removed from the needs of society required no calculation on my part. On the other hand, it would have been a shame to let the beauty of my supermodel title go to waste. So that's why you switched places? However, she resembled me even less than I had calculated, despairingly so. She was no better than a filler character, a girl A, so to speak. Coupled with her underwhelming appearance, many predicted she would be one of the first murdered. So I killed her. I wanted to satisfy everyone's expectations. Don't tell me that's the only reason? Naturally, that's not the only reason. There was also the more prevalent fact that I'd gotten tired of her. Oh my god. You know, I never once had things go according to plan. It's like planning things out. I know what's gonna happen, so I start getting bored. So I had to change of heart and use Makoto as a warning shot to the rest of you. Makoto's death was essentially caused by your betrayal. I thought that may have been the case. When you killed Makoto, it was obvious she wasn't expecting it. Huh? What? That doesn't make sense. Why me? So you noticed? Yep, Makoto's never had put on a show that believable. But don't you think she made a great example because of it? How can you be so carefree? You killed your own sister. How can you talk about that like it was nothing? What? You're mad because I killed Makoto? Misunderstandings are so scary. We're the super duper high school despair, you know. So, like, we have no hope when it comes to our lives. We despaired of the world. We despaired of the world the moment we came into it, thinking, "Oh no, I never should have been born." The tears I cried when I was born were tears of despair. So for us, death and murder and all that is no big deal. That's what kind of people we are, and that's why we can do anything. Since we're constantly in despair, we can go all out and not be afraid of death. You mean you didn't feel anything when you killed your sister? Oh my god. You don't really believe that, do you? She's my twin. Of course I'm sad. If I wasn't, it wouldn't be so arousing. Huh? Do you know how it feels to murder your beloved sister? It's despair. So much dismal despair. Dismal, dejected, despondent, dystopian despair. Not quite there yet. Dismal, dejection, despondent, dystopian, dreadful, depressive, dismay, desolate, downcast despair. It's orgasmic. What are you on about? She cray. She cray. She's like 7 flavors of fucked up. I believe the crew despaired in her final moments. I mean, to be killed by your own little sister is nothing more than an example. She'd had to have died in the dregs of despair. I'm jealous of her, dreadfully jealous. I never expected you to be normal, but this is perverse. She's the worst kind of deviant with an extreme fetish for despair that encompasses even her own. Genocider's missing a few marbles too, but this is something else, dude. Excuse me, would you please not lump me together with a homicidal maniac only capable of killing weaklings? I'm hopelessly beautiful and perfectly proportioned, hopelessly brilliant, and I'm hopelessly athletic. I am despairingly perfect superhuman. No, with just that, you're a far cry from perfect. Exactly, my white knight is even more perfect. On top of that, he also has a noble bloodline. Do you mean a formally noble bloodline? What was that? Explain yourself. Oh my god. You still haven't caught on, man. You guys are seriously dim. And yet here you are, cheering and dancing when there are still mysteries left to be solved. Are you talking about our memories? So you solved the mystery. I'm the culprit. So what? Could I get you to hold off on the victory party until you solve the whole memories thing? Of course, we have every intention of it. We'll solve every last mystery. And take you down with them. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, dude, then I'll get right to the point. What memories did you steal from us? They were the group photos and then the interviews, which means... I've got it, you stole our memories of our entrance exam. Not cool, dude. At least give us a hint. You guys have sponges for brains. I already gave you a hint. The memories I stole have to do with a certain something. Now that she mentions it, Monokuma did mention something like that. Something about memories we had stolen, a certain something connected to them. The founding? The other class trials. The class trials? No. Any previous... Okay. Oops. I kind of feel sorry for that guy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Something that was stolen. The Academy? Who cares about something that happened hundreds of years ago? I feel my heart shatter. Oh shit, I think I just... Okay. I have a little bit left! I have a little bit left! Monokuma's incentives. The incentives you... Oh, duh! Oh my god. See, this is what happens when you go on like a 6-month hiatus and forget every little thing about this. You gave us to spark the killings have some connection to our memories, don't they? So you do remember. Well, you wouldn't forget something that important anyway. It was a silly question and rude of me to have asked. I extend unto you my humblest apologies. Now, if you would allow me to ask yet another question. Were you aware that there was a specific theme in each of the incentives I gave? Theme? Yes, indeed there was, and I would like to extend this question as a quiz to all of you. What was the theme for the first incentive, the one I gave before Mizono's murder? What was the theme of the first incentive? Gave us each a DVD. On the one I got, there was a video of my family. The DVD Mizono received had a video of the friends she shared her dream with. Given that the theme... interpersonal relations was the theme of the incentive for the first murder. Ding dong, ding dong. You're absolutely correct. The DVDs I handed out contain videos of everyone's precious interpersonal relationships being laid to waste. Your families. Your friends. By destroying these people and showing you the aftermath, I fanned the flames of your desire to escape in an attempt to incite a murder. Even so, you guys can be cruel. You're the one who talked. It was you who did it. Yes, of course, and I accept your full responsibility. Okay, time for the next question. Oh. Well, what do you think the theme of the second incentive was, when Owada was the villain? What was the theme of the second incentive? Gave us each a peculiar note, and mine contained the secret of how long I wet the bed. Given that, the theme was our past lives. Our pasts, right? Yeah, vacation. You're right again, Nagi. Yep, the theme for that incentive was... Huh. This is like memory lane right now, like holy shit. Your shameful memories, your deepest, darkest secrets. Owada committed his murder because he didn't want his secret to be spilled. What's your damn point? How long are you gonna keep this up? Come on, don't be a party pooper. Here's your next question. Who can tell me what the theme of the third incentive was? Anyone? Anyone? What was the theme of the third incentive? Celeste committed her murder, so she could buy a castle in Europe and surround herself with the most gorgeous men in the world. Given that, the theme was... greed? Money. In other words, greed. Destroyer of worlds, you fucking got it! Is it like 7 deadly sins, almost? Yeah, it was the money. Money's the reason Celeste offed Yamada Nishimaru. Money was the incentive, and greed was the motive for the third murder. Just what are you getting at? Why are you asking us these questions? Chill out, this is the last one. You know what the theme for the fourth sort of fucked up murders incentive was? What was the theme of the fourth incentive? Ogami took her own life, and the trigger for that was Monokuma revealing something she had done. Was... betrayal? So we got... past lives, greed, betrayal, right? Yes, that's right. Ogami killed herself because I revealed her betrayal. That makes 4 out of 4. I'm ecstatic. What's your point? What was the meaning of all those questions? Interpersonal relationships and memories, greed and betrayal. Pretty standard motives, right? Cliched even among cliches. You could say they've been done to death. However, those 4 are obviously not the only motives that exist in the world. There are many motives for murder in the world, as there are people who to act on them. And these motives drive people to kill each other, bringing despair upon the world. I refer to them as the seeds of despair. The seeds of despair? Just as living things need food, water, and air to grow, so do seeds of despair require sustenance. Yes, hope. Despair thrives because it has hope. Like the two sides of a coin, hope and despair are polar opposites, yet lie inseparably close together. How long are you going to continue this insipid sermon? What the hell happened to talking about our memories? Why are you trying to avoid the topic? To object to that, I'm not avoiding the subject of your memories. I am in fact discussing it now. To put it simply, these seeds of despair are very closely connected to your memories. In what way are they connected? By stealing your memories, I gave each of you hope. I gave you hope so you could be consumed by despair. How does having our memories stolen translate into being given hope? I don't know what you think you gave us, but it sure wasn't hope. Are you sure? Did the thought, I want to get out of here, never cross your mind? The very fact that you had this thought means that you indeed had hope. What are you talking about? If you didn't want out of here, the killing would never have started. That's why I stole your memories, to encourage your I want to get out of here thoughts. So you're saying we want to escape because we had our memories stolen? Wait, you're saying we want to escape because we had our memories stolen? Bingo. Turning it around, you're saying that if we had our memories, we wouldn't want to leave? What the heck? Why wouldn't we want out if we had our memories? You're confused, so very confused. But nowhere near enough. I need you to be even more confused to fall deeper into despair. I mean, your hope has done such a good job of growing your despair this much already, so why stop there? On that note, I'm gonna give you a hint so big, I might as well be wrapping a belt around my neck. Really? Hurry up and say it! As they say, seeing is believing. I'm gonna give you guys a look at the outside world. The outside world? You mean outside the academy walls? Something happened out there, didn't it? You want to know, don't ya? You want to see, don't ya? I also want to see. Your faces as they sink into despair. And now our feature presentation. This is the outside world, the world beyond the academy walls. This is what the place you've been going on and on about wanting to return looks like. What? So there you have it. Things are bad. The world's in trouble. What in the fresh heck, dude? That doesn't make any sense. What is this? This is a movie or something, right? You should all know the meaning behind the images on those screens. We should know? What exactly should we know? How could we know anything about those ridiculous images? That knowledge is in the memories you had stolen from you. If you can't remember, then please try. Please try your best to remember. Have a little faith in your own brain. Whether you live or die is in the hands of that gray matter. I can't remember ain't gonna fly here, 'cause this is class trial. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! No, it's... Oh, I thought it was a machine gun battle for some reason. The headmaster's photograph? Come on, hurry the fuck up and remember. What happened to the outside world? What do you expect us to remember? Oh shit, damn. That doesn't help at all. Wait a minute. If we don't remember, it's all over? She expects us to remember what those absurd images mean. But how can we when everyone's lost their memories? Wait, she remembers something. Genocider. Okay. I can't believe that this piece of evidence fits in with this. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. I wonder, maybe she remembers. She who? The other Fukawa, genocider. Huh? The two of you share the same knowledge, but don't share the same memory, right? I see what you're saying. If their memories aren't shared, then it's possible one personality could remember something even if the other one forgot it. How about it, Kawa? You want me to switch with her? No, absolutely not. You're asking me to destroy my identity. Kawa, you're our only hope. Well, that was easy. It's your friendly neighborhood homicide mania! Her identity went down without much of a fight. Answer my questions, and only my questions, and give me a straight answer. Do those images ring a bell for you at all? Yes? What images? The images being shown on those monitors. Who are you? I'm the puppet master. Nice to meet ya. It's my pleasure. Just look at the screen already. Frick, Roger that. I swear she remembers something. So, do you recognize anything? If I had to decide, of course I've seen these before. You remember? I sure do. So, you didn't lose your memories? Then why did you say anything? I only speak when spoken to. Look at me. I'm the quiet type. Holy crap, that is so not convincing. Never mind that. If you remember, then answer me. What the hell is this? What's the matter, my white knight? Have you forgotten about the disaster? Disaster? Oh man, you really did forget it. Maybe my kiss will make you remember. Quit playing around and answer me. What happened outside? You could say it's something that happened, or could say it's something that is happening. But anyway, the mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malefication. Huh? Why would that phrase come up now? 'Cause that's what caused all this. All what? That's the reason the world turned out like this. Like this? Don't you mean it's the reason the world ended like this? Ended? Give me details. Tell me everything you know. Oh my god. Roger that. Mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malefication occurred 1 year ago. The malefication was enough to send chills down even this homicidal maniac's spine. It transcended the realm of simple man-made catastrophe and entered the realm of natural disaster. It was undoubtedly mankind. As a result, in the blink of an eye, the world turned out like that. The end. The end? Hold on, you didn't give us any details. I don't know any specifics either. Little Miss Gloomy's the one who experienced it in real time. You'd be better off asking her. We asked you precisely because she couldn't tell us anything. This is tragic. I can't meet my White Knight's expectations. Oh, this is such a tragedy. Come on, you're fighting like a married couple. Enough already. Anyway, the issue right now isn't what happened. It's not the journey, but the destination. Everything coincides into the outcome. In short, the world ended. That's all that matters. Like hell it ended, dude. It's the freaking world. Relax, there's nothing to freak out about. 100 years from now, everyone will be dead anyway, so the end of the world is hardly a big deal. This is absurd. Preposterous. Then, while you're talking crazy, let me tell you something even else preposterous. It's about the light at the end of your tunnel. The Togami group. What was that? Just as expected, that got your attention. I have your attention like a cake buffet. Like a cake buffet has the attention of an exhausted secretary. Okay. So what do you think? It was destroyed. Not bad, mortal. That's correct. I haven't even said anything yet. I've had enough. I had way too goddamn much of this. I keep trying to change things up, but in the end, we just keep doing the same shit again and again. So I made all the answers correct. Isn't that a refreshing change of pace? I wonder if this is some kind of disease. Is my being so fickle some kind of illness? The point is, your family, Togami, has been completely and totally wiped off the map. What are you talking about? Oof. I can confirm the deaths of everyone connected to your house and their relatives. Your family is history. Stop telling me such tasteless jokes. Stop. Are you ordering me around? A mere mortal dares give me divine punishment incarnate. An order? She God or something? Know your place, lowly mortal. You are no longer worthy of the title Super Duper High School Scion. Nothing could destroy my family. The Togami group will control the world. Man, that world already ended a goddamn year ago, too. Hold on, what are you saying? What you're saying doesn't make any sense. What? It doesn't make sense. There's no way something like that happened a year ago. I mean, we just arrived here a few weeks ago. So if something happened and the world ended last year, then what does that make the world we were living in for all that time? You guys are just making a bad assumption. Assumption? The way you've been talking. It's like you think the malification happened before you came to the academy. Wait, why wouldn't we? We just barely got here. Just barely? So to you guys, 2 years ago is something that just barely happened. Wow. 2 years ago? That's when you guys came to the academy. 2 years ago. What? What does she mean 2 years ago? And what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? I want some of whatever this chick's smoking. I can understand wanting to deny it, but the truth is irrefutable. The truth, actions and reactions, cause and effect. To repudiate that would to trespass on God's territory. Surely I've given you enough hints that you figured it all out by now. What memories I took from you. Now answer me! Answer me with every fiber of your beings! Answer you, but... I have no idea what's going on anymore! Yeah, right! Even so, we don't have a choice. If we don't answer her, it's all over. We had our memories stolen. If what Inoshima is saying is the truth, then we arrived at the academy 2 years ago. Yet despite that, we all believe it happened just recently. In which case is the malification. Oh. And nobody remembered it. Okay. If what Inoshima is saying is the truth, then we arrived at the academy 2 years ago. But despite that, we all believe it happened just recently, in which case these memories... Assuming you're telling the truth, then the memories we lost are of everything that happened in the 2 years since we got here. Nah, that's just no way. Correct. You're not half bad, mortal. This again? Full 2 years of memories? Yes. You've all been students at the academy for 2 years now. And you forgot it all. I've been a student here for 2 years and I just forgot it all like poof. That's freaking insane. It is insane and it's unbelievable. But that's just our own selfish desires speaking. We want it to be impossible. We don't want to believe it. But if it is the truth, then we have no choice but to lay it bare. Oh shit. What is this? Okay. Hagakure's notebook? I'm gonna say that. Whew! First time! Holy shit! Oh my god. I need a... Okay. I'm not ending... No! No! What did you do? Okay, hold on. I'm just like... I need like... I'm just moving forward. I'm not like focusing on anything and I just need to like... process. So we've been to this so if it is true, we've been at this academy for 2 years. During that 2 years, shit went down, and then who here was all that was left. But then why the academic coliseum? That's what my mind is focusing on, is like, why the Colosseum? If the world had ended and everybody's still trapped inside this place, if she wanted to prevent us from true despair, why take our memories away? Why take 2 years worth of memories away if she was to just get away from despair? She revels in despair. Why would she, why the academic coliseum then? Is it because of nothing but despair? Just because she was bored? Is that it? Is that really the freaking reason for the Academy Coliseum? Is because she was bored and wanted some excitement?